Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 527. It is a full case of extended. Starting off with some overtime packs. Let's go. Let's rip through this. Here are the teams, by the way. Good luck. Let's rip through the overtime packs here. See if we can get anything. Hughes, Matthews, Jackson, Blake on the imminent impact is a Zibanejad. We'll ship all this stuff just because it's unique. DeBrincat, Konechny, Kaprizov on the determinations, and Zibanejad. Also, if you're in the States, I don't think you get access to this. So, Hughes, Miller, Akil Thomas on the impact, and Del Bell Ballouz for the Jackets. Pasta, Boldy, Macklin, Celebrini on the imminent impact, and a Barkov. Take a Macklin to start us off. You know what? You know what we did last time? You know what we did last time? We had this. We had Mitchkov watching over. So maybe if we put Macklin, and not blind everyone. Maybe it'll be a good luck charm. Maybe it'll be a good luck charm. Husnudinov, Hellebuck, Top Dogs, Barzell, and Mohamedulin for the Sharks. Ostapchuk, Rantanen, Scott Morrow, and Malkin. Pasta, Draisaitl, Colangelo, and Del Bell Ballouz. Fiala, Mitch Marner. Deja vu! A second Macklin has entered the chat. Alright, surely 2 Macklins means it'll be good, right? Surely 2 mean it'll be good. Why, Draconis, are you local here? Oh. Did you do pickup or did you do regular? If you did pick up, all you gotta do is just send a message to them, and I think you gotta contact Whatnot, and then they can do that. Gensel, McKinnon, Morrissey, Shesterkin, but shipping wise, it's fine. Like, if you just paid for shipping normally, you're good. Doesn't even matter. Tuck, Bjorkstrand, Draisaitl, or Hagee. It just means if you get, like, shut... The only thing that kind of affects us is if you get shut out in a break type of thing. McAvoy, Leo Carlson, Jesper Wallstedt, and Colangelo. And last OT pack here. 2 Macklins, so we'll take that. Little appetizer. Boldy, Hischier, Reinhardt, and Marchand. Double the Mac. I gotta do a little bit of shuffling here, 1 second. Much like LMFAO, every day I'm shuffling. I meant to look for Red Wing stuff. I forgot to look for Red Wing stuff. But I don't remember seeing a ton while flipping through, so I just remembered that. Alright. It's our final sealed case that I extended here. Probably bring some back for like rip and chips and stuff, but... Or like smaller breaks at least. There we go. Oh, I thought, there you go. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I should also empty my garbage can because it's full. And this is a break that I'm gonna need every inch of this garbage can for. Every inch of it, because There's a lot of packs. Oh yeah, if you have shipping set up, it should be fine. As long as you didn't select free pickup, you're good. That's actually why we like being on here, is because we can actually ship to the States this way. And internationally. That's another thing that I like. We've had Sweden, we've had Germany, we've had the UK. Alright, what are we pulling today? Will this be our first case without a red outburst? Yeah, you'd love to pick it up, but it's tough, yeah. A little bit tough, a little bit of a, depending where you live, that could be a pretty long drive. Here we go, good luck folks. We'll rip and stack, because that is the best way to do this stuff. Oh god, that Macklin is blinding. 1 second. There we go, that's a little bit better. Oh yeah, rip and stack's way faster. Way faster, I could stay on topic a little bit easier. Alright. Let's see if we can beat yesterday. Dolling for the Sabres, Lambert and Sod, Winnipeg and St. Louis. Stamkos for the Bolts, Matejchuk and Hurdle, Columbus, Vegas. Lane Hudson to 300 on the triple dimensions. Kozak for the Sabres, Brisson, Macklin, Owen Power, and Thomas Harley. All right, you know what? We're gonna rotate the boxes this way to give us a little bit more room. 1 second. I just like having a little bit more depth and still see them all. Beautiful. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We'll get this Lane Hudson guy. I heard he's good at the hockeys. And again, we have 17 spots left. You know what? I'm gonna leave pins up for the Young Gun Mixer as we go along in case people want to pick one up. This also has a box of Premier in it. It's not on the listing, but it's also there. Pin, there we go. So it has a box of Premier. It has 12, 15, 16 Series 2 blaster packs in it. Seamus Casey, Bradley on the Young Guns, and Malkin. Ogren, Aho, and another Macklin. And Beast. Buyer's Give You will be at the end of the stream, yeah. Buyer's Give You will be at the end of the stream. Just a little bit more of an incentive. We'll do it. I like doing it before the last break goes type of thing. Chits, it's because it says 32 teams because no, this is not the Young Guns. This is the regular. Chits, it says that because it doesn't, for whatever reason, it doesn't assign a break, or it doesn't assign a team for whatever reason. And so because it doesn't assign a team, it says 32 of 32 teams left when there's only 17 teams left. It's a little annoying, but Plizark, this is just the regular extended case. Oh, that's a good clear cut. Rempe, Kopitar, Robertson. Like, there's unfortunately nothing that I can do about that. Larkin, Geeky, and Bolduc. Put those there. I guess I could have like a 17 left or something. Cider, Quinn Hughes, Inala on the Young Gun canvas. Yeah, it does, which is dumb because it's sold. It's half filled. Pickering on the clear-cut first-round rookie for the Penguins. But yeah, there's only 17 spots left. That's why we're at spot 13, because people have taken some after and before. That's why I've got them pinned. I wish I could also update the title too. Stezka. Beehive of Stutza. Sorry, there's just a card that felt weird here. Just like, that's kind of weird. It feels like a sleeve. Zellweger, Stankoven, Nino Niederreiter. It's because it's stuck. Malkin for the Penguins. A Macklin on the first round rookies. We'll just leave this guy up. And Nazar. Yeah, no, there are only 17 spots left in the Young Gun Mixer. It also is, no, it says 20 boxes, but it's realistically 22 now because we added the box premiere to it. We added some goodies to it, some 15-16 Series 2 blaster packs. Just want to try and get that filled tonight. So, and at 70 bucks, like, it's a really good price for that guy. Why am I doing it this way? There's no need to pop that out. There's no need to pop that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're missing a pack. It says which spot is being bought. Yeah, right. It says 13. So now if 13 got bought, so we'll pin 14. It's like, it's goofy. It's why our cup mixer the other day didn't think filled. And then we're down to 16, so we're half filled. Yeah, I'm gonna send a message to them after, because it is a little bit annoying. I think it hurt us in a couple, because like we did a cup mixer last week that like wasn't filling. Nice. There's a... That might be... Oh no, that's a Silver Skates, never mind. I thought that was gonna be the Bearman pull there. But maybe not. Wallstedt, Macklin, Swayman. Black and white canvas of Sammy Reinhart, Ritzkovian, and Demko. Full Duke, Macklin, Brant Clark. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. So, let's go for the Penguins. Crosby playmakers. Crosby playmakers for the Penguins. I still wish they made this clear cut, man. I think it would have made it look a lot better. Michkov draft. Stanky encore. That doesn't sound right, man. Keller for Utah, Kucherov, Pedersen. Michkov, Berard, and oh man, Sharks, nice little Will Smith outburst. Not the right outburst of Will Smith, but it's a Will Smith outburst. Yeah, that's like probably my one thing is that like filling these breaks when you do them like that and don't do the team as you go is very like weird, but I feel like this is one of those breaks that I like doing the random. When we do big mixers like this, they're the types of breaks that I love doing, just the one giant random at the end, because it kind of like builds that suspense and then you're just like, okay, I got this team, like what about this team, what about this team, and you're not like going the whole way, well I like this team but I don't know about this team. So let's keep it rolling though, folks. Let's keep it rolling. There's 16 left in that 20. It is a 22 box mixer now. It has a box of Premier in it. It has 12, 15, 16 Series 2 blaster packs in it. They're not from the same blaster, maybe. They might be, we don't know. So, but we kind of threw them in there. Macklin for the Sharks, Pettersson for the Canucks, Michkov for the Flyers. Macklin Gold Beehive rookie for the Sharks. Nice, 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 nice. Give him a concussion on the way in. Maverick Bork and Brennan Othman Dazzlers. Zach Hyman, Rutger McGordy, and Elias Lindholm. Stanky, Kachuk, and McDavid for the Oilers on the All-Star skills. No numbered base cards yet. Cutter Gauthier, Brennan Othman, and Cutter Gauthier. Oh, well, I jinxed it. Bruins and Red Wings. Conkey and Artie Murray. So that'll be a random. If we do happen to get the clear cut, we'll random off. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's better. We'll random off one and the loser gets the other. Huru on the Young Guns and Hedman on the Beehive. We get the clear cutter. If we get like something higher end, we'll get random off the higher end one. Yeah, deluxe on a checklist is kind of rough. Honestly, I get why they keep it consistent for the whole set, but like, does anyone really care? Let's keep it rolling here though. Another box. Again, there are 16. Ooh, that's a voice crack and a half. Oh man, is it 777? No, it's 7177. Focus. Focus. It won't focus. The box is 7177. I thought it was 777. Oh yeah, the old OPG checklist. Yeah, because people didn't put them in, keep them in good condition at all, right? Like, you would mark them back in the day because the internet didn't exist. We got Trilogy, I think. I think that's Trilogy. Oh, that might be Canvas. No, I think it's Trilogy though. It's too not plasticky, too matty, not canvasy. All right. Lafferty on the Deluxe, Dobish Young Guns, and Hudson on the Beehive. We'll sleeve those guys up after we get to a good stopping point here. Will Smith, Josh Doan, and Berard on the Young Gun canvas. Nice one there for the Rangers. Callum Ritchie on the Trilogy, Casa, Matejchuk. Lekaramaki, Rasmus Dahlin, Brad Marchand. Ogren, Frank Nazar, Huberto. I can put them there. Lane Hudson. Is there a card behind this? No. Pasta and McKinnon. Also, let me know if I'm holding the cards weird or something, because I tend to sometimes forget. We'll make that pile. Dobish. Dobish is a free goalie. Again, still spots left in the Young Guns mixer. We are down to 16 left. Down to 16 left. Get in there piece by piece. It has a box of 23, 24 Premier in there now too. It is a really, really good price. Like, value-wise, probably one of the best value breaks on the site tonight. I would say actually the best value break on the site tonight. Obviously there's risk and reward to it because you could get a team and not get anything throughout the years because it's not going to be as consistent from a like checklist standpoint as a case of extended, but it's going to be consistent from the standpoint of it's going to be consistent from the standpoint of like hopefully delivering some pretty big hits. So Makar, Draisaitl, and McKinnon, and just lots of value. But we got our outbursty young guns. Kairu, Kasa, the young guns, nice one there, and Klerman. Not who you want to see, but if you're the Penguins, you're happy. Luchenko, Stankoven, and Brady. Brady's bunch. Let's put that there. All right, next pile. Short print oracles of Kyle Connor, Grabenkin for the Leafs, and Barkey. Lekaramaki, Marner, Barzell. Lekaramaki, Marner, Barzell. Matthews, Bolduc, and Bo Horvat. All right, next box. This will be box 4, right? Yeah. Again, just 16 spots left in the 20 box Young Gun Mixer. It is not 32, it is 16. It is 16 left. You should have to scroll down. If you scroll down, there should be numbers, like a number 14, number 15. Also, if you just go on, the pin should be able to buy, unless there's a specific number you want to buy for a pin. But yeah, I should, you know what, 1 second. I want to see how it looks from a user experience, because if it looks really bad, I want to figure out a better way to do these. Let me switch to my personal account, so yeah, so you can buy now on it on the screen, but if you go to shop and you go breaks and then you go buy a spot and then you scroll down and you can check, yeah, you click on the drop down menu that says available, yeah, and it says, it's so weird because it says 32 but there's not 32. So it's weird. But let's keep it rolling here. Quarter mark. The teams will be randomized. It is a random team. We'll random them at the end of the break. Or not at the end of the break. Once the break's filled, we'll randomize it. No, all good. All good. It's one of those breaks that I like a lot better for having that. But yeah, like you can also use swipe on the buy now to buy it. And if you want a specific spot, then you can do that. We'll pin the next one. All right, we're down to 15 left. Down to 15 left. Svechkov, Kozak, and Draisaitl. Nice Draisaitl outburst. He'll take those. Kaprizov, Draisaitl, Fiala. Another spot gone in the big mixer. Future impact to 333 of Nazar. A Duster Donnybrook. A Bill. We got a Lakaramaki. We got a Raymond. Okay, we're down to not lots of spots left. 12 left in the Young Gun mixer. That one. Matt B is snagging them. That one has a box of 23-24 Premier in it now too. Nazar, Panarin, and Sam Bennett. It's also got 15 or 12, 15, 16 Series 2 blaster packs in it. It is random team. It will be random at the end once everything is done. There's a Makar All-Star Skills base variation for the Avs. Told you the Avs went for too cheap. So, 8 spots left in that one. It is roughly a 22 box mixer. It's 21 sealed boxes in those random packs. It is a really fun one. I think we're gonna get some cool stuff. Willsby, Bork, at the very least, we get a history lesson on how products have gone throughout the years. Ogren, Zellweger, and Michkov. Zellweger wants to lie down. That's fine. It's not nap time yet. So 8 spots left in that break. Oh yeah, memory lane rip. Dude, if you want a real memory lane rip, I have a box of 2002, 2003 MVP, I think. But yeah, like I mentioned too, again, we'll have the cup next week. When it comes out, we'll also do one more cup mixer after either the Young Guns chase or after this break. We'll see how many spots are left in it and kind of go from there. McKinnon, Panarin, and McCann. Crosby on the gold. Lekaramaki on the Young Guns. Ooh, is that a... No, that's a Nick Suzuki. You know what? He's a sleeve and top load guy. He's just a sleeve and top load guy. Dude, my hand is so beat up from doing that. Suzuki on the Dazzlers. I meant to shrink that stack down. We'll do that after this box. We got an Othman, an Aho, and a Werenski. An Aho, an Othman, and a Werenski walked into the bar. Parsonen on the clear cut, Ogren on the draft, and Jack Hughes, the Devils. And 8 spots left in that massive mixer here. Geeky for the Bolts, Celebrini, Esposito. Oh, that's kind of cool, like, canvas, because it's modern but retro. It's faux retro. Cool stuff there. Rutger, Milne for the Wild, and Suzuki for the Habs. All right, give me a second to move this stuff around. Again, 8 spots left in the massive Young Gun mixer. We'll still have one more cup random $1 start to do here. Any questions, let me know. We got personals available too. I mean, I guess if someone technically wants a personal of the cup, they could do that, but I'd have to get a price for that for you, but all right. Next box. I'm just gonna get a quick drink of water here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a quick drink of water because my voice is a little bit parched from all the talking I've done the past like 3 days. All right. Flyers, I will keep that in mind unless you get like, are there any teams you don't want to pass up on? Or do you just want the Flyers no matter what? Like if you get, say, like the Leafs, for example, or the Habs. Eight spots to go in the 21 box mixer now. You'll take Philly over everyone? Okay. Nazar, Legare, and Kaprizov on the outburst. Allen, McDavid, and Dubois. Chicago, Edmonton. Oh boy. Willie Nylander high gloss for the Leafs. Well, it's not a Mitch Marner gold outburst, but we still take those. We still take those. We still take those every day of the week. Cool card. Dude, I need to get the AC going in here at some point. It's funny how it's like, it was fine, and then boom, summer. Inala, Cutter Gauthier. We got Ogren, Bo, and Erson. Horvat for the Islanders there. Ogren for the Wild. Acetate Young Gun for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Gavin Brindley. Not a bad one. Cutter Gauthier and Will Smith. Some potential there. Get that guy saved and top loaded. Same box as a high gloss, kind of nuts. McCann, Ovechkin, and Geeky. Not a bad one. Nice one there for Columbus. Let's try and sleeve them up here. A little bit picky. What can come off? Probably the Hudson. The Pickering. Slide this over. All right. Next half. Again, 8 spots left in the Young Gun mixer. Depending if we get down to a couple spots left, we'll try and fill that. If we're still at like 5, 6, we'll do the cup maybe. Or no, we could end on the cup too. But I really want to try and fill that break tonight. Well, we will fill a break tonight. But by the time this break ends, that'd be awesome if that one was full. Again, it is 20 boxes that are listed there, plus the box of 23, 24 Premier added in, and 12, 15, 16 Series 2 blaster packs. They're just kind of randomly thrown in. Essentially, we had a huge bag of them, probably from like some damage blasters or something like that, and just kind of want to, you know, add a little bit of fun to the break. Here we go. Here we go. Let's keep it rolling here. Let's see what we can get. Morrissey, Suzuki, and Wallstedt. Matthews, Sasson, and Luchenko. Nice little Luchenko Dazzlers there. Bolduc, Gensel, and Young Guns, Max Sasson. Currently doing okay in AHL Abbey. Well, that's a good one for Dallas. Stankoven on the Oracle green short print case hit. The acetate is Gavin Brindley. So pretty solid. Wait, Gerard, I just realized you got both of our acetates tonight. Okay, now the Hudson comes down. Wallstedt and Barkov. Mayu. Gautier and Kent Johnson. That's a nice night for you, especially Nemec. And Brindley's not bad, honestly. Barkov, Klerman. That looked miscut, but my eyes just deceived me. And Bischel. 8 spots left in the Young Gun Mixer. With the box of 23-24 Premier added in. One of the best bang for your buck breaks on the night. Nice. That's a huge one. Congrats. Oop, 7 spots left. 7 spots left. And the Taychuk. I mean, like, yeah. Dude, you could have got Fantilli too. It's kind of wild to think about. How's my Taychuk selling, by the way? I haven't checked. Down to just 7 left. Just 7 left on the insane Young Gun Mixer. 6 left. We are crunching those spots. All right. Flip over. Black and white All-Star Skills Canvas. That looks really cool. Kind of like a film negative of Pedersen. Portillo for the Kings. Frank Nazar. Gautier, Maverick Bork, Travis Sanheim. Pasta, Brisson, and Panarin. Got the pasta and the bread and a little bit of Brisson. Geeky, Wyatt Johnson, and a Toffoli. Yeah, Portillo's pretty solid, eh? 6 spots left. 6 spots left. We'll give this guy the save the top load. Just 6 spots to go. 5 now. 5 now. Again, you can buy them in the side if I don't have a pin up fast enough. Robert Thomas, Owen Pickering, and Matt Zuccarello. Blues, Wild, Penguins, or well, some variation of that at least. Marchand, Ovechkin, Cam Talbot. Five to go. Again, reminder that insane 20 box mixer is actually closer to 22 boxes. Lots of good stuff in that. And with those Series 2 blaster packs, we'll just rip them until if we don't get any hits in those 12, we'll rip till we get a hit, and if we don't get a hit out of those, then like I don't know what we'll do, man. I don't know what we'll do. All right. This will be the halfway point after this box. We've pulled 3 of them. There are 4 colors for the Oracles. Yellow is the base vets. Pink is the base rookies. Green is the short print rookies of rare parallels, and then the blue is the short print. Whatchamacallit? Short print vets. Aho, McCann, and Tage. Like, this is the most common one you'll find. the yellows. No, that's not. Beehive, Golda, Crosby, Bradley, Nadeau, and Shifley. This is our 4th Young Gun parallel of this player in 5 cases. Quinton Byfield, or is it 6? I guess 6, because we technically haven't finished one, but close to. McKinnon and Dylan Strome. For the Vancouver Canucks, Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Young Guns Deluxe. Oh my gosh, and there's a Will Smith right behind him. Lekkerimäki Deluxe. 4 spots left, by the way. Gerard. You're crushing this break. I think we take the Stanky down. I think we move the Nylander High Gloss might outsell it. I don't know. It's actually pretty close. It's got a little bit of a bad bottom left corner, but all the deluxes seem to be a little bit rough. Willie Smith. Yeah, Nylander out of 10 too. Dude, I'm telling you, man, we have a hot hand with extended. Like, extra hot. 3 left on the huge Young Guns mixer. Rantanen, Hudson, Josh Doan, and Trevor Zegras. Geeky on the Trilogy rookies. We'll sleeve that up after. Steska and Kreider. It's G-Gill, and I think G-Gill is a Leafs fan, so... Add into his Marner. Add into his Mitch Marner. 3 spots to go. Nice. I mean, nice and not nice. I think over the past decade, I'd much rather have been a Leafs fan than a Canucks fan. But, like, moving forward, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. 2 to go. No, man, the Leafs were actually, good for a while. They just kept adding stupid defensive depth rather than adding forwards. Or, like, skill. Like, their problem in the playoffs was always that they couldn't score. And then they just, because I have a theory about the playoffs, and the Hurricanes also kind of prove it for me, that to, like, actually win against elite teams, you need to have depth scoring. Like, you need to have a couple of game breakers and deeper in your lineup. But, like, the Leafs had the ability to do that with how their lines were and how their elite players were. It's just that their bottom 6, you know, you can regularly be like, yeah, they're not generating offense, so you don't have to worry about them. Like, they're never going to get a ton of good looks, and it's why their best years are when they had some offense in their bottom 6. Because it takes just that extra bit of focus off, right? Rutger, Bedard, and Owen Power. Kadri, Denton, Matejchuk, and Zellweger. Ooh, level 2 of Maverick Lamoureux for Utah. Again, 2 spots left, Rutger and Konechny. Prokotaco, yeah, on our breaks channel. Zach Dean, it might take a while, but Dobish and DeBrusque. Nice Dobish. Dobish is a free elf. I'll try and get them up. Cal, after this break's done, yeah. That, or I could, if you wanted me to work out what a CHL box would be with base included too, I know you were interested in that. I can try and do that. But Kopitar, Crosby, and Uyghur. Yeah, no, sounds good. And then afterwards you can yeah, so here's the short print, by the way, for the base. It's kind of that minty green and Mayu and Lakaramaki. Okay. But yeah, Proko Taco, I think if you go on your receipt, you can get, there's a video receipt that you'll be able to get too. You can buy it now, but I won't open it for probably about half an hour, 45 minutes or so, because we got to finish this break. Probably about 45 minutes or so, just because it'll take a while to do this break. Sorry, just something just sell. Oh no, it's just catching up. Cool. No problem. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, that's a big stack of like top load cards, or like at least sleeve cards. Michkov, Bedard on the Oracle, Will Smith. Hudson on the Gold Encore, that's kind of nice. Hellenius for the Kings, Rutger on the Dazzlers. Stanky, Morrissey, Cousins. Wallset, Draisaitl, and Ekman Larson. Will Smith to 250. Svechkov on the Young Guns, and a Michkov. Nice Will Smith Silver Skates to 250. Jarvis, Ogren on the Rookie Oracles, and Ovechkin on the Beehive. I'm gonna... Where's that Will Smith? That's recapable. And we need sleeves. Penny sleeves. And just 2 spots left in the huge Young Gun mixer that also has a box of Premier added to it. It's not included in the listing, but it is added. I want to have some fun. We still haven't had a... We haven't had a day with the cup yet today. But hopefully soon. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess, no, yeah, I guess you got, yeah, you got 3. Yeah, right. Yeah, you got 3. And we hooked him up. We hooked him up too. You know, gotta take care of everyone. You're going back to the wall. Let's hope for number 4. Who do you need? Ah, come on. I know I cut through it. There we go. Again, just 2 spots in the essentially 22, but 20 box mixer of stuff. Here we go. Only 2 left in the Young Guns mixer. It's very close. It sucks that it says 32 of 32 left when it's 2. Because I know if people come in and see 2, they're buying spots. But because it says 32, they're just like, huh? Oh. Oh, I just messed, my leg just like is tweaking on me. Oh. Hang on 1 second, I gotta stretch. No, we still have a lot of boxes of extended left. There's still 4 left after this. Hang on, I just gotta stretch my leg. I have been standing in one spot for too long. Oh. That's at 31 coming up tomorrow. 1 spot left. 1 spot left. Who wants that last spot? Turning 31 tomorrow, catching up to me, man. Deluxe of Comrie to 250, Svechkov and Hudson. And last spot is gone. Wallstedt, McDavid, Casa on the canvas. Let's go. Nice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hang on one second. Like, why? That's just like a straight up block, dude. There are things that you don't do when you're trying to start out streaming, and that is one of them. You don't build trust that way. Lek Karamaki, Helga Grons, and Forsberg. Alright, well I can unpin this. There we go. You still see the cards. Fantilli, Connor, and Hudson. And remember, the Flyers are for trade for anyone in the next break. Celebrini on the encore. Nice. Isaiah George. Mikko Rantanen for the Avs. Bradley Nadeau, Celebrini again, and Mr. Frost for the Flyers. Almost out of base room. I swear, man, base just piles up so quickly. Just piles up so quickly. And you can't even see the Nylander high gloss in here. Hold up. There we go. All right. So we got the Young Gun Mixer up next, then we'll do a cup break, and if people are up for something else after, we can go ahead and do that. But here we go. Oh, it's 969 of 999, so it's a nice one, but you know. Ripper of Packs. Sometimes people have them, especially to start streams. Tonight, not so much, but definitely like come back. Maybe not. Wednesday might not be the best day for it. It might be in between cup tins or something like that. But like, there's some nights that we definitely do pack rips. So Svechkov, good young gun to get there. Yeah, no worries. We normally do like giveaways for packs too throughout the day. We just went through all 12 already. Larkin. Crosby, another, hey Stanky, getting the whole set. Casa. Got the rainbow on the Stanky in this break, that's cool. Mayu, Max Sasson, and dude, where's Makar? There he is. Kucherov. Got Bischel and Monahan. Black and white canvas of Sean Monahan, the Maverick Bork, and a laugh. Bork. Rutger, Stanky, and Holloway. That box felt, I guess we had the Casa and the Hudson, but it felt, that was actually like one of the weakest boxes of extended I think that we've opened. It's still been a solid break, like 2 Dobishes, another Lekaramaki Deluxe. It's kind of wild that we've got 3 deluxes and 2 exclusives in 6 cases effectively. Like 3 out of 250 is kind of wild in that small. No Canes hits. I mean, you've had some Nadeaus at least. You know, you're not dozing off. That's just, I'm sorry, that's bad. Yeah. Oh, I mean, you got 2 Dobishes. If you get 1 Dobish and a Hudson, then like you're good with all your Hudson stuff, right? Honestly, the halves I think I have priced too cheap, but whatever. I think it's fair for them. I know we could price them higher. Same with the Sharks. Like we could probably price them a little bit higher, but I think it's fair. Because there's still risk involved there, and it's like, you know, pricing them higher would allow the other teams to be cheaper, but also it's like, it's fair. Yeah, we'll probably do a random case next week of extended. It'll be $58 a spot. Caulfield, another Macklin, and Aho. Tippett. Why is this backwards? It's just regular. Keller and Spurgeon. Forsling exclusive to 100. Lambert. Kaprizov. We haven't had a red yet. Feels kind of weird not getting a red. Bork, Bratt, and Duclair. It'd be our first case that we don't get a red outburst. Jacques Hughes, Lysell, first Lysell, and McCarr. McCamadoulan, Crosby, and Caulfield. That would be wild, though, if this is our first case that we don't have an exclusive or outburst red in. Jacques Hughes? Yeah. 10 out of 10 player name. Let's keep it going here. We got 3 boxes left after this. Three boxes left after this, and then we'll move on to the next break. And we still got that cup mixer coming up later. I keep on forgetting my watch is dead. Like, looking at my watch isn't gonna do anything, no matter how many times I twist my wrist. Will Smith, Josh Doan, and a Mitchie Marner. Another gold encore of Nazar, Trent Miner, and Konechny. Geeky, McTavish, Helga Grons on the canvas. Holloway, Bischel, and Lysell. Mitchkov, Quinn Hughes, and Laff. Honzik, Bradley, and Will Smith. Let me shrink the insert sack down here. There we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. Box number 10. Mission's Finest, yeah. Mission / Maple Ridge. We got 11 and 12 behind. So we got, what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? Oh yeah, then 20 boxes and then another 4? We got a lot of ripping left. At least there's like tins and blasters in that one. and retail. Retail's a lot quicker to go through. Honestly, the older years are going to be quicker to go through because whatchamacallit? Have we had a clear cut? Oh yeah, we did have a clear cut. Right. The older years are going to be a little bit easier to go through because there's only one insert. It'll be more pack ripping. Extended is going to be a pain. I'm already not looking forward to opening up that extended box. To be honest, I was looking at it, it's like, I don't want to open this up because, like, it'll just be annoying, but for the lulz. Will Smith, Othman, and Harris, Rangers and Blue Jackets there. Zibanejad, Matthews, and Makar on the All-Star Skills canvas. Also, it's like closer to 22 boxes. So I'm gonna have real strong wrists, man. Zellweger to 500, 80 of 500. Portillo, second Portillo, and a Suzuki. Macklin, Mark Stone, and Jeff Skinner. Konechny on the outdoor variation for the Flyers. The YG is full. Yep, it is full. Polanius, Kucherov. Zellweger, Makar, and Othman. I am out of room for base cards already. Holy cow, that was fast. We're in trouble. I gotta make a base card box after this because it'll keep things more organized. Alright. What is this? 6 plus 24, 30 packs left. 30 packs left. But yeah, the YG break is full. Oh, I need to stretch my back 1 second. Oh. Yeah, I actually like need to start stretching more if I'm doing this. It's like a lot of just long reaching. Pettersson, Forsberg, Stamkos. Matejchuk on the gold, Michkov, and Logan Cooley on the Dazzlers. Rupe, Bedard, and Reinhardt. Barzell on the Oracles with the Ritzkovian Young Guns. And Matthews for the Leafs. Zellweger, Brisson, and Slavin. Forsberg, Rutger, and Alex Ovechkin. I'm just gonna shrink some of this down just because it's a lot of cards and that stack's getting pretty high. Alright, sounds good. Here we go. Okay, 2 boxes left. Here we go. No red outburst yet. No red outburst yet. Here we go. And again, if anyone's interested in any of the singles, like any of the bigger singles too that are up there, feel free to make offers on them. I mean, CHL is a bit different, right? Like Series 2 hobby. We have like a Drysidle mega patch in there. Honestly, it's a tough call between them. It depends what you want to collect, right? Shea, Geeky, and Gautier. But like we have like a Drysidle oil drop mega patch. We have his like PSA 9 of his ice, or not ice, his white ice rookie from OPG Platinum. Nadeau, Jack Hughes, and Elias Pettersson. Ovechkin, Juha Jaska, and Pasta. Dude, I'm so excited for Pasta. Suzuki, J-Rob, and Stanky. A couple stars in there. Will Smith, another Mitaychuk, and a Nico. Lambert, McDavid, and Grizzlick. Yeah, we also have like a Wyatt Johnson RPA in there. I think everything is kind of like at eBay comps, so. Same with like the Barkov High Gloss. I think the last Barkov renewed High Gloss went for like $450, so. I mean, that one I think we had at $350, so I could be willing to take that still, so. Yeah. I think we got the like dual Mayu Hudson outburst. Who are we betting on? I mean, it's hard. I want the Oilers to win. Which is really weird to say because I really normally wouldn't want them to win. But like the only team that I don't want to win over them is the Panthers. Honestly, I'm down for Meteor Strike. Svechkov, Brady Tkachuk, or Nazar. I think it's just going to come down to how much Florida can get away with. Stützle, Pickering, and Carlson. Gautier, Jack Hughes, and Vasilevsky. So. Deluxe of Alec Martinez and Logan Mailloux, and a Kaprizov Encore. But I think every time there's been a rematch in the Stanley Cup final, the other team has won that lost. Svechkov, Lane Hudson, and Freddie Anderson. And if there's one thing I know about the current Canadian Stanley Cup curse, it's that no matter what you expect. Nice. Maverick Bork level 2 to 499. And our first checklist. Vancouver and San Jose. So again, if we get 2 of these, we'll random off the... If we get 2 of them, we won't random off either one. If we get a better version, again, same thing like the deluxe checklist. Bobrovsky, actually, that's a good reminder. I would have forgotten about the deluxe checklist. Yeah, it's up to Bennett's elbows. And Mikola's. There we go. And base guys. God, I wonder what Sam Bennett's gonna do, man. If he's gonna stay in Florida or not. There's a lot of people like, why would you leave? And it's like, well, I mean, you could get an absolute bag from a team. But, yeah. They deserve it when they win it, yeah. That's fair. All right. Yeah, I think there's going to be a pretty big push to see the Oilers win the cup because of McDavid. Vancouver. Out east, oh boy, I'd be very tired. I'm getting prepped for late September, man. I haven't had a ton of sleep lately. It's been just like work, sports late, work. It's been fun though. Nice. I was born in Kelowna. Visit there somewhat frequently. Grandparents live up, yeah. Grandparents live up in, near Shannon Lake, so. A group gathering. Dude, honestly, I would love to have, like, a draft party or something like that. Oh, I didn't go to high school up in Kelowna. I moved down here when I was 2. But I still, like, went up to Kelowna every summer. But, yeah. Because grandparents were up there and we went up lots. Yeah. No, I'm a Maple Ridge boy. A little bit of, like, St. Catharines for university in there. Clear cut of Fleury, Pickering, and Yossi. And then a little bit of Mission now. Rempe, Dobson, Schuster. I love this canvas, dude. Alright. Hudson, George, Matejchuk. Casey. McKinnon, Lekaramaki. 8, 9. Eichel, Svechkov, and Dubois. Man, it feels really weird not having a red outburst. Really weird. Kachuk, Lekaramaki, and man, Wallman's such a tease. Wallman is such a tease. Alright, and once this break's done, I'll get you to pick the box number, and then we'll do that. Then we'll do the Young Guns hunt. And then I'm gonna start sorting. Lots of sorting. Alright. Yeah, I'll pull out the boxes for you and let you pick from the numbers that are left. We actually pulled a Cal Ritchie. Yeah, you know what? It'd probably be a good time to do the buyer's givey too. We'll do it before the cup case, just because most people will still probably be in here, and the next break will be a long break, so that's probably a good call. Cal Ritchie, Svechkov, and Bedard. Lane Hudson gold. I feel like we got that. Felleber, Toffoli. Michkov, Darlene, Fleury. Yeah, this case has been kind of like weirdly quiet compared to our other ones. DeBrincat on the All-Star, Will Smith on the portraits, Josh Doan. I don't know if you can hear my cat. Josh Doan, Lekaramaki, Owen Pickering, Young Gun Canvas. Oh, well, that's nice. A little Huru exclusives. You cannot see the kitty. Helga Grons and Connor McDavid. I have enough trouble trying to keep cat hair out of here. I try and keep it as clear as possible, but like, man, that stuff tracks. I can show you a picture of her. But still alive. We still got the Young Gun mix to do. All right, we got 2 randoms. We got 2 randoms to do. Let's go ahead and let's get those done. Yeah, they don't mix. Especially a cat that's not the most sturdy on her feet. She's probably just like, she has a bit of separation anxiety. Oh yeah, cat hair and top loaders love each other. It's annoying. Although it's been weird lately, we've actually had like plastic hairs. She would also chew all the plastic. Alright. Wait, who's on the... Is it? Oh, it's McAvoy. Wait, is that? Chat, is that Charlie McAvoy? Exactly, it's Coil. It's not Charlie McAvoy. No, because all of them are like that. God, you can make a good video about the cards like that. Like, you have Andreas Bjorgman on the Jake Wallman Young Gun. I think that was the one, but, Alright, random time. This is for that card. Once, twice, third time. Congratulations to Charlie Coyle, aka Charlie McAvoy. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. And 3 times on the Young Gun checklist. Once, twice, third time. San Jose. Alright. San Jose and Boston. And we can do a little recap here. Do a little recap. Let me just go move these over. Yeah, that's why I didn't get... I'm just like, I looked at it and was like, something doesn't seem right. Like, I can't quite put my finger on it. And it's like, that's what doesn't look right. I need a decoy. That, just so I know where that ends and this begins. Alright. Recap time! So we got, obviously, what the randoms went to. Nothing major there. Some of our cooler cards. Trilogy of Hudson, Will Smith the 250, Stankoven on the Green Oracles, Pedersen Canvas, Black and White, Stankoven Hudson to 300, Pickering Clear Cut, Clairman for the Penguins. Actually, Penguins did well in this break. Deluxes, we obviously had the one checklist. DeBrincat, Martinez, Comrie, and Lafferty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 again. Exclusives, we got 2. We got a Young Guns and Huru and Forsling on the other one. We hit, what, 2 Dobishes, a Casa, Young Gun Canvas, 1 Lekaramaki, 1 Will Smith, Makar All-Star Skills, there's a Cal Ritchie to 999 and a Macklin Celebrini Gold Beehive. We hit, what, I think 1 of the Michkovs, a Konechny, Makar All-Star Skills. We hit 2 of the, Celebrini's, a Tony Esposito on the Old School Canvas, Frank Nazar to 333, McDavid. We did hit a second Michkov. We got these guys. The Celebrini Imminent Impacts in the overtime packs. We got an Outburst Silver of Will Smith, which is pretty cool. And we'll do the little Karamaki next. Let's go Crosby Playmakers next. I think we're gonna go with the Nylander as the second best pull. High gloss, and then again, Brindley's a decent acetate Young Gun to get. Not the best, not the worst, but that is group break number 527. Up next is 529.